Morning guys, I'm George Troop here with your daily update on the coronavirus. The headlines just keep on coming and it's affecting the market more and more. Today it's been a pretty red day up till now across the board with US indices futures looking down. It's looking like we're going to have a 300-point drop on the Dow Jones on the open. This all comes in spite of Donald Trump's best efforts to reassure the public, saying that the risk to the US people is still very low. It seems the markets have not agreed with him. This comes pretty much all based on one big headline today, that there's been the first case of coronavirus in the US due to an unknown origin. They're indicating a possible community spread. This is in California. What this actually means is that it's affected a person who has no ties to China, hasn't been to Italy, hasn't been to any affected area, suggesting that he might have been infected from someone else who's come back from there, which would then mean it's much more likely that this is going to spread at a much greater rate since the two-week period where people don't know who they've been in contact with. So we're going to have to keep very close eyes on that. As a result, it's looking like a 300-point drop to the Dow on the open. You've got it here behind me. You can see it's lower, but pretty much everything here. European stocks were down this morning. I think the Euro Stock 600 were 2% down. So it is affecting everywhere. Italy, we're looking at more cases every day, around about 400 now, and we're getting first cases across Europe from people who've come back from Italy or Iran, other countries like that. South Korea today confirmed a total of more than 1,200 cases, which is actually a higher rate than China today, so that's a real peak there. And one of the other effects we're having is on companies now giving warnings that they're not going to meet their targets as a direct result of coronavirus. Microsoft and Standard Chartered are the two big ones today, issuing statements that their operation is going to have to be working on a slower pace than anticipated, meaning targets might not be hit, and that could of course affect the markets, especially other companies in the leisure and travel sectors are presumably going to have a very big impact, because as you know, if you're in quarantine, you're not going to be able to go on holiday. So we're going to be looking at much more effects there. Overall, it's been about a $3 trillion hit in stock value across the board. The Dow Jones, as we keep mentioning, is down over 2,000 points in the last 3 days. So the impact has been absolutely huge. We keep seeing potential rallies. Yesterday it was looking like it was going to crawl up in the afternoon, but it again finished lower than the opening. So we're really just going to have to wait and see how this escalates. In other news, gold, however, is at a 7-year high yesterday and today. As the standard safe haven, we can see people leaving equities, going into things like gold to try and protect their money and their value. All of which does point as well to a higher probability of Fed cuts in 2020 to try and negate some of this corona impact, reduce interest rates. That, according to the Wall Street Journal, has gone up to 80% in probability. So let's keep an eye out on that as well. That's pretty much it for today. We'll be back with more daily updates on corona tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.